Joiner game already in progress.
That never gets old. I don't know why. It's hilarious.
Semifinal game number 2. Cameron Choinski going to the line.
Choinski, Chewy.
Hits the first, making the score 5-3 Wisconsin Lutheran. These games are so quick. We don't have a chance to set up our timelines.
Nothing.
We have to drop the stream, and we have to title them as Choinski gets them both. 5-4 our score. And then, of course, we have legend Johnny Mack come over.
When Johnny Mack comes over, everything stops.
John McLaughlin coming over and got a chance. I asked him if he wanted to sit down and put the headset on. He said, no, those days are done.
He said when he was doing it was handheld microphones.
Yeah.
There were no headsets when he first started doing broadcasting work. Of course, the legend Mr. Marquette or Mr. Buck.
Mr. Buck, yeah. Oh, they're making him take the earrings off here. They were taped up. They're making them take off.
Getting serious now.
I wonder if they ever realize that people that wear earrings wear them all day, every day, and they're completely used to them. And that one time it might get them, it isn't a big deal.
And it's
just a thought.
It's and it's kind of on you guys. It's kind of on you. You bet.
Absolutely.
Our pleasure. Good to see you.
Thanks for coming over. How's the camera work?
It's a lot more. It's a lot smoother than Connor's camera up at W7.
Whoa!
Well,
burn.
Hold on.
I'll
Did you hear
some
that?
shade when I can.
Shots fired.
5-4 score here. Wisconsin Lutheran up. Over Muskego. Wisconsin Lutheran in their blue uniforms. Muskego pink today. Choinski driving kick. 3 on the way from Coggins. No good. Battle for the board. Blue basketball going to be Wisconsin Lutheran ball.
It was great to see Johnny Mack, but it was really great to see Keegan Lotus from Kettle Moraine. I haven't seen Keegan in a long time. It was great to. That's his granddaughter.
Yeah, and to hear her talk about her role this year, how it changed, and
I'll tell you what. And I've known her since she was probably 7th grade. The thing that really just amazed me with Keegan, just talking to her, just how much she's matured.
Yeah,
just what a mature young woman she is.
And the confidence as a person.
Yes, just exudes confidence and holds a great conversation, great eye contact. I mean, that's always signs of really great parenting.
13:45 here. Clock ticking. Blocked, and they're going to get a foul. Coach Walls didn't like that one, but Tessa Butler getting called for the foul. Coach Walls' hands went straight up. He looks around. He's not saying anything, but he's not happy.
Yeah, that's Michael Walls, the head coach for Wisconsin Lutheran 8th grade team, and also
athletic director
at Wisco, and our good friend.
Free throw good.
His daughter Layla on this team, number 2.
Alina Nealon gets the first, earned a second. Earns them both. Nope, second one rattles off. Offensive rebound and a foul. Nevaeh Blumel came flying in, grabbed the rebound, went back up and draws the foul. She's going to go shoot a couple. Hits the first. And Muskego takes the lead. Second one off the mark. Muskego up 6-5 over Wisconsin Lutheran, who we got a chance to see a couple weeks ago. That is a young team. That is a very strong young team.
Well, and we talked about the rich getting richer with Kimberly. Same with Wisco.
Yeah.
This 8th grade team is a powerhouse. And by the way, for everything I've heard, is the 7th grade team is just as strong.
It says here that their 8th grade team, since they started playing together in 4th grade, have had a 94-18 record.
That seems good.
With 2 wins today, probably 96-18.
Wow, that's a healthy winning percentage of about 97%, and now a turnover.
That's Sarah Rhodey country there. You're talking those kind of numbers.
Tessa Butler able to finish that last one for Wisconsin Lutheran.
The Vegas line said Kimberly, Wisconsin Lutheran in the finals. Kimberly has just been knocked out by Franklin. So Franklin will be in the final. They'll play the winner of this game. That's coming up next. I believe, guys, we actually get a few-minute break after this game. Not real long, but a few minutes.
Look inside, no good.
Put back,
No
no.
good. Ball batted around, out of bounds. Wisco basketball.
Tell you what, if I'm Coach Losey for Muskego girls basketball, I'm really excited about this group coming in, this Muskego group, this 8th grade group.
We've seen a lot of these good teams, but again, this goes back to what we've talked about many a time doing the high school side of things is when they get there as a freshman, they're not freshmen anymore. They come in like such savvy veterans, having played so many games and
Well,
been
like
in
what
these-
Ari just said, 96 and 18 as a group. I mean, those are crazy numbers.
But it's not just that; it's just their abilities, their level of play. It's so much stronger than when it was, even when W7 came on air 6
I
years
agree.
ago.
In the last 6 years,
The game is just
elevated.
so much better. This action that we're seeing right in front of us right now, this is a very good, strong JV level game.
Yes.
And in Division 5 ranks, this is Division 5 basketball. Wouldn't you agree?
I would.
I mean,
Maybe better than that.
maybe
even.
better. Some of these teams, absolutely. We saw Division 5 this week on Monday. That was the Lake
City Showcase.
Lake City. That's it. Lake City Showcase at Mount Mary, and tell you what, this basketball is pretty comparable.
I mean, Ed,
The strength might be the only difference.
and it's not top to bottom, right? But I mean, if you look at like Franklin, I mean, Jordan Allen, if she doesn't start next year, she's gonna play a lot.
Absolutely.
That's just one example. I mean, she's gonna get a lot of playing time.
Tessa Butler right out here in this game for Wisconsin Lutheran. Not to put any pressure, but they're all freshmen, so somebody's got to play the lower level.
Right.
So who knows? But just their abilities, and they're so much better and so much more prepared.
Randy Strutz, I mean, he's got a Corvette in the garage. It's just a matter of when do we take it out and give it a spin.
Good give and go. Layup, no good. Out of bounds. Going to be Wisconsin Lutheran basketball. 7-6 our score, 8.5 left. Thank you so much for joining us. Let us know where you're watching from. Put it in the comments.
Yeah, put it in the comments, you guys. We want to hear, especially, both teams. I mean,
Absolutely.
we want to hear from you. Whoever you're rooting for, whoever you're watching, and believe me, the kids will go back and watch this, so they'd love to hear from you that you're watching their game today.
Drive down the lane, blocked, and they're going to get a foul. Engstrom didn't even jump, but they did get a hip check. So Reagan gets called for the foul.
If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell to get notified every time we go live. 5,000 subscribers.
Faith Kashnitsky shoots a free throw with number 1.
Oh, by the way, my reminder about Faith, and I think it's probably the fun facts. When we did the Wisconsin Lutheran game, we were trying to point out Coach Strutz's
Yep.
daughter. That was actually Faith Kashnitsky. So now they laugh and call her Coach Strutz's daughter.
Yeah, they mentioned that.
Nicely done.
While they were on she got referred to it as that. Now people call her that for fun. So
Well, she just hit 2 free throws. Now she's getting on the floor. Kashnitsky. It was Coach's birthday, so Gary took some liberties.
Well, somebody told me his daughter was sitting right behind him. So I just assumed that was her because the other person was a dude.
Well, they gave you some bad information. 9-6, Wisconsin Lutheran up. Kashnitsky hits them both, gets on the floor, and now digs in on defense. Crossover move, no good. Loss. Oshner to the hoop, gives it up. Landon Hollis finishes. 11-6, Wisco up.
Heidi Besterfield checking in from Milwaukee. Go Vikings.
Turnover. Blesserfeld gives it up. Now Hollis got another one. She's up to 8, and the lead is 8. And Wisconsin Lutheran rolling.
And this is a good Muskego team, too. I mean, not
Sure
a bunch
is.
of sloughs there. I mean, this is a good group.
Second
saw
time
him
we've
earlier,
seen-
yeah.
And one, no, it rolls off. Little push in the back, gonna send Sydney Hill to the line.
There's Eric Losey, head coach for Muskego. Coach, we're talking. You got some really good talent coming in next year at the high school level with these kids, as I'm sure you well know. And your program is well developed.
I'm noticing on her fun facts here. They said she has the most intricate hair braid of all the 8th grade girls basketball, and it definitely looks like that.
It definitely looks braided
Yeah.
and tight. She's got another free throw coming, does Sydney. And she stops the bleeding momentarily. And then immediately checks out. She goes to the bench with a little pep in her step after hitting that free throw. 14-7 our score as we approach 5 minutes left here, first half. Kind of a forced pass inside. And it ends up in the hands of Muskego in number 10, Cameron Choinsky.
Choinsky, Chewy.
Gary won that bet. Choinsky gives it up. Coggins goes left to right. Wisconsin Lutheran defense not allowing anything easy for Muskego.
No, they are not.
And now a tie-up. Good job on the defense. That's Koschnitzky again. .420 left here in the first half. Semifinal game number 2. Championship game coming up next. Who is going to play the Sabres of Franklin?
Molly Coggins checking in.
3 on the way. Good. Abramowitz. Addie knocks it down. Lead is 10.
You know, Wisco's going to lose, Jayla Rankin next year.
To the hoop. And a travel.
And Jazz, I blanked on her last name.
Well, you get to think about it during this timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching W7 live in Slinger.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Let's let it breathe for a minute. Three and a half left. It's a 10-point lead for Wisconsin Lutheran coming out of the timeout. And now a takeaway. Hollis keeps it to the hoop, lays it up, and in. Landon Hollis has 10, and the lead is 12.
Boy, she's having a game.
And now a deflection near steal. Abramowitz hustling right next to us. Almost an Aries lap. As Aries sitting here reading like she's studying for a
I am.
final.
These are
Midterms
kind
coming.
of fun to read through, honestly.
We'll start spitting them out.
I'm studying about these kids. I'm trying to like find a good opportunity to say all this stuff though.
Oh, you can throw it out there anytime. We don't mind.
All right.
3 on the way. Good. Top of the key. Reagan Instrom.
Nice pass. Better
No
block.
good. Yeah. Pitch it ahead. Choinsky to the hoop. Step through. Underlaid it. She made a nice move. Just undershot it. And Hollis comes away with it. Up ahead. Catch and shoot 3. Long. Coggins comes away with the rebound. Benedict gives it up. 3 on the way. No good.
It's a good look, though.
Pass up ahead.
Almost the camera again.
Hollis has got she is 2 steps ahead on her passes. She has the players cutting every time. She's had 2 of those passes. Under 2 minutes now left in the first half. Stick around for a very abbreviated Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin halftime report. More of a post-it. Choinsky.
Oh, everywhere
halfway
but down.
And now Hollis crosses the timeline with the lead and the ball. Give it up. Catch and shoot 3. No good. Ball batted around, ends up in Agg's hands. Benedict gives it up to Angstrom up ahead. Scrambled, lets it fly. No good.
Online, just short.
Hollis up ahead, has it taken away. Go back the
Got
other
a
way
hole,
to
got
the
a
hoop
trailer.
and finish.
Nice job, though.
Choinsky. Cameron finishing, cutting the lead to 7. Under a
Cam
minute.
Bam takes it herself that time. That's
and
a travel. And I was just going to say, I mean, I think if you're Muskego, just to kind of draw this thing a little bit closer, because you have more comfort going to the second half. I don't know, you don't want to be down double digits to this crew at halftime.
Well,
And nice job by Muskego, kind of closing the gap the last few minutes.
Well, that's what they've done. They did in the first game we saw them. Just kind of chip away, kind of hang around, and then steal it late. See how it plays out with 40 seconds left, first half. Agg lets it go. Short. Morgan Martinez with the ball, crosses the timeline to the hoop, and good.
Nice runner.
Morgan saw a little window, and she went right through it. 20 seconds left. Takeaway. Lutheran, 12 seconds left. Walls, looking inside, has it taken away. Agg with 5 seconds. Chonsky gives it back. Agg lets it go, and it's short, and that's our halftime. For all you Rush fans, 21-12. Our score at half, Wisconsin Lutheran up over Muskego. You're watching W7 Future Stars Showcase in Slinger.
Injuries can happen at any time, and when they do, head to Ortho ASAP, a faster, less expensive option than urgent care. No appointments are needed, so you can be seen immediately by our specialists. Part of Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin. There is a difference.
Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin. Halftime report. Landon Hollis leading all scores with 10 points for Wisconsin Lutheran, who has a 9-point lead over Muskego in this second semifinal game. And now a takeaway. Layup, good. Koshnitsky gets the scoring started here in the second half. And the lead is 11. It's been as big as 12.
Ray checking in from Iowa at a volleyball tournament. Go Vikings.
3, no good. Butler rebounds, gives it up right away. Drive to the hoop, gonna go shoot 2 is Faith.
And I really felt like Muskego had a chance to kind of make some hay at the end of that first half, and it kind of slipped by, and I'm wondering how that's going to affect the second half. Now they're down 11 with 17 minutes to go.
Well, they had their chance with Tessa Butler on the bench with 2 fouls, and didn't seem that they took advantage of that opportunity.
Biggest lead of the day now for Wisconsin Lutheran, 12.
Second free throw good, so Faith gets both of them. Koshnitsky, and the lead is 13. And now a travel, and things are starting to unravel for Muskego.
Wisco just very workman business-like. I mean, just, you know, it's a day at the office right now.
Floater, no good. Offensive rebound, Walls kicks it out. Hollis looks inside, great pass.
Great
Butler
pass.
overshot it. Getting on the floor and fighting for it and ripping it away, Sydney Hill.
Man, Hollis is the real deal.
Yeah. Three on the way, no good. Butler ripping down another rebound, as if she's not the real deal. Pitching it up ahead, good pass. Walls, shot, no good.
It was. Koshnitsky could have just put that right up. She was right there, and there was nobody there. And again, this is what we talk about with girls. Sometimes they don't want to be considered selfish, and they want to be, you know, team players. But when it's right there, I mean, that's not selfish. That's just smart basketball.
Yeah. Really put Walls in a tough spot. Layla got a good shot up, but Hollis just scooping
fighting
it up. Lob, Butler comes down with it, goes back up with it, and finishes.
6-0 start for the Vikings in the second half.
This one is slip sliding away.
Little Paul Simon there.
Good hustle save.
Muskego's taken 3 threes so far, and none of them have been even close yet.
And now we're going to go shoot some free throws. Alina Nealon. Tell me you don't feel that.
That's
It
great.
feels great.
Holy smokes.
Feels amazing.
Awful. First free throw short.
Reminder, W7 high school varsity girls doubleheader today, 2 o'clock. Kaukauna hosting West De Pere. Connor Du Bois on the call. And I'll be at Brown Deer, 6:30, as Random Lake visits the Falcons of Brown Deer. 6:30 start for that. Both games on W7, live and free.
Nealon gets one of the two. 27, 14, 13, 50 left in this one. Pass up ahead, Butler to the hoop,
Too
layup
easy.
and good. Way too easy. Somebody had a blown assignment there. They're gonna get Butler for her third.
I don't know about that one.
Neither did the referees over here on the left side. All sitting in the crowd.
That doesn't sound right.
Rattles and out, in and out.
Notre Dame and KML playing right next to us.
Missed them both.
What's that score look like, Gary?
It is 28-24. Oh, 28-25. Notre Dame is up.
And a layup is good on this side. Morgan Martinez. Somebody want to check on that guy?
Too much Wisco.
Now a turnover. This one's turning into a rout. Walls, 3, no good.
That's a good look.
Yeah, it was. Thought it was going the way everything's been going for Wisco here in the second half.
Wisco High School girls basketball back on W7. 2 weeks from today when they host Wauwatosa East.
Basket and the foul is good. Need a lot more of those, Riley. Coggins with the basket. Do we have a time on that one?
7 o'clock on Saturday, February 2nd, I believe. It's Groundhog Day.
February 3rd.
February 3rd, beg your pardon.
Walls, 3. Got it.
Got that one.
She had the other one halfway down. This one was not going to bounce around. You know what? It is the second, I think. Let me double check.
No, it's the third.
I was right.
I'm just saying it's the third. Just going to leave it at that.
It is the third. I thought I was right. It's Mrs. W7's birthday on the 2nd, so that's how I know these things.
Nice.
Approaching 11 minutes left in this one. 19-point lead, Wisconsin Lutheran. And a takeaway right into the hands of Oshner.
I think you'd call that a giveaway.
And good. Nora to the hoop with a left-handed finishing. Nora Oshner gives the Vikings a 21-point lead.
Nora's one of the 2 listed on this team that collect rubber ducks.
2.
It's not the fact that somebody does it, it's the fact that two of them do it.
Yeah, they both say they have way too many of them.
Walls fouled going to the
That's
line.
fantastic.
She'll shoot a couple. Walls, first one, no good. Ten minutes even left in this one. Championship game coming up next. Franklin and the winner of this one. And it's ticking away toward a Wisconsin Lutheran matchup. Layla stepped over the line.
I think it was actually a lane violation on one of the Wisco players because he said she stepped over early. I guess it could be. It could be the
I think he
Layla.
said stepped over the line, pointed at it. And Coach Walls, either way, was shaking his head like, whatever. That's what we coaches do. We just shake our heads. Egg 3, no good. Second half theme, just can't get them to fall. That time they do.
Over easy.
Maddie Egg. 9 minutes left. Walls, right side. In the corner, got a double team. They're going to get a foul. Oshner got double teamed. She's holding that arm up there forever. It's like, okay, it's a foul. We got it. Waiting for the ref to make the call. Almost like she was thinking, do I call this? Do I change it? She made the call. Did she take your order? She took my order. She was a pool waitress.
Swimming pool waitress.
I ordered food for you, your mom,
Fish.
Audrey. Think mom will buy it? Good talk, son.
50 yards.
8:15 left. Walls 3. Got it
She's got
again.
a sweet stroke on that shot.
It's 21 again. 8 minutes left. Coggins inside. Shot. Foul. And Blue Mel is going to go to the line. Nevaeh is going to get 2 of them. No good on the first, getting a second.
W7 Future Stars Showcase presented by Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin. Go to jollygoodsoda.com. Put in your zip code and you can find the nearest retailer near you. And coming to Roundy's Metro Market this January. Stock up on your Jolly Good. Don't you dare watch the Packers game tonight without Jolly Good Soda in the house. You know what? If you don't have Jolly Good in the house, don't even turn the game on because I don't want to hear about it. If you want a guaranteed win, have a variety pack of Jolly Good there, drink it on, and I want you to send me pictures of it because I want to see you're actually doing it. Don't just tell me you're doing it. Show me you're doing it. Otherwise, it's on you for the Packers lose it tonight. Ari, what's your prediction tonight on the game?
I don't know, but I will have some Jolly Good.
Of course you will.
I will send you a picture. Prove it.
Eric Nelson checking in. Fun to watch my niece Layla Walls play. Coach Walsh should start saving energy for the championship game. Our Twitter coach is checking in.
This Wisconsin Lutheran team, they can play basketball, but they're also, a couple of them are musicians. Got a couple piano players. We got a violin player.
Who plays the violin?
Faith, number 1.
Yep, I can see that.
How about our pianists?
Pianists are, let's see if I can find them. London Hollins.
'Kay.
And, I don't know where the other one went. I'll find it and tell you.
All right, so London Hollis is 1. Landon. That's
Great
Landon
pass.
Hollis, who just made that great pass. Shot off the mark. Egg up the right side. In the lane, blocked. Hollis, open court. She goes right. She comes back left. Lifts up. No good. Offensive rebound, no good.
I've never seen a prettier missed shot in my whole life than that one. I'll tell you what, if you're Nominson, if you're Reese Grunzelanek, on the Wisco team, the high school team, you got to be licking your chops seeing Landon Hollis coming in. I mean, she'll be that floor general for this team in a very, very short order.
5-second call. Great defense by Muskego.
Nora Oshner is the other one that plays piano.
All right, there we go.
So she plays basketball, plays piano, and collects ducks.
She's busy.
Yeah.
Not necessarily in that order,
No. Sounds like the duck collecting is number 1.
which I think
It
is
might
great.
be.
I mean, if you're going to be collecting ducks, you got to be serious about it.
That's just great defense by Addie Abramowitz. Just ripping it away.
I tell you what, my clock cam has been all over the place today.
Oh, Blumel was not having it. She just ripped it back. 5:25 left. 39-19. A little hook shot runner.
Nice move.
Is that Gabriella Beek? First time mentioning her name in the scoreboard. Hollis, inside out. 3 on the way. No good.
And again, I hate to go on and on about Hollis, but I mean, again, that's just great court vision to penetrate like that and have that kick. That's high school level basketball doing that.
That's a wide open teammate in the corner, too.
Good pass.
Inside out. How we doing? What's the score on the game behind us?
36-35, KML and Notre Dame.
Dun, 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 dun. Look inside, and they're going to get a foul.
Notre Dame is the second hard luck team. They lost the first game to Muskego by 1, and now they're down 1 to KML.
Inbound to Hollis. She lets it fly. No good.
Just take it away.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Give me that.
I got it.
That's Oshner. And ripped it away, then missed the three. End up coming back the other way. Get it to Engstrom. She backs away. Has it deflected. Choinsky swinging it. Left side. Egg. Three. No good. Sydney Hill rebound. Kick out. Another three. No. They've only hit that one, and it's been a tough, otherwise tough sledding.
You can see the legs, Ed. I mean, everything is short right now. It has been for a while.
3:10 remaining. Three on the way.
Ooh,
Good.
rain.
Lesserfeld. Knocking down the three. Greta left alone in the corner, and she knocked it down and go back the other way. That's Sydney Hill. So it appears it's going to be Wisconsin Lutheran and Franklin for the championship. Good pass and finish. Heffelfinger. I think that's everybody for Wisconsin Lutheran. That is, yep, everybody has scored for Wisco. Always like when that happened. Clock stopped and now out.
I love how the clock just goes away for a few minutes and it just goes back.
And it's back. So Hollis will be done with this 21-point lead. Quick inbound. Egg. Shot. Good. Maddie Egg moving to her left. Pull up. 18-footer is good.
She's no yoke.
Well, she's half as cracked up as she should be. Hammer pass. Whoa, almost got away. Good hands. Koshnitsky lost it. Get some subs in here.
I'm all for that.
Shot in the lane, no good. We're going to get a tie-up or a travel. They're going to get... That might be no backcourt pressure with a 19-point lead. I think that's what that was. 75 seconds left. Wisconsin Lutheran and Franklin going to play for it all. Stick around for post-game. The Jolly Good Soda post-game. It's Gary Whipperman. If Wisco leaves the bench, they may not. They may just stay over there. Great left-hand layup and finish. Nora Oshner. Boy, oh boy, this team is loaded. .40 seconds left.
Substitution timeout. Layla Walls will come back in.
Yeah, we got a bloody nose.
Nora out.
35 seconds till this one concludes if we do not have a Jolly Good player of the game. Well, interview with the player of the game, it would be so many choices. Dun, 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 dun. They may not come over though.
Oh, they're coming over.
You think?
No, why wouldn't they?
Because they have a game right after.
Oh?
Sydney Hill hits free throw. I'm just telling you. Bernie has woken up.
Thank goodness. Well, that's a matter of opinion.
Sydney Hill hits them both. Turnover.
That's
Fire?
well,
Can
that's
you yell that
code
in a
for foul.
Can you yell that in a public building?
Can't say bomb on an airplane.
Bomb. It's a thing that explodes, but that's not important.
We've had that conversation before. We're like, can we say that? Tom's like, yep, we're going to keep it.
All right, cool. There you go. There it is. Wisconsin Lutheran moving on. 46-27 over Muskego. Stick around for the Jolly Good Soda player of the game.
Out. Go. W7 Live, we are back with our Jolly Good Soda player of the game. It is Layla Walls from Wisconsin Lutheran. Layla, nice game.
Thank you.
You guys give her some love. You guys really just owned this game. I mean, it just seemed like you took the air right out of their sails early and just never let up. I mean, I've seen your guys' record. I've seen you play together since, you were all little kids. What's it like playing with this team?
Just keep getting better and hopefully win a lot of games in high school.
Yeah, we've talked about that today, during the game is, the class ahead of you, we know those kids really well. I mean, that's a really good group. And from what I hear, the class behind you is pretty good as well in 7th grade. So, it seems like, you guys are really building something here. But before we get into next year and everything else, you're playing in the championship game at 1:30. You guys ready for one more?
Yep.
So you're going to take on Franklin. Did you think it was going to be Kimberly? I think a lot of people thought it was going to be Kimberly and not Franklin. But have you played Franklin this year?
Yeah, we played them last week in the championship.
How'd you do?
We won by 6.
1 by 6. So what you're telling me, if I'm hearing you right, is we should expect a really good game in the championship game. Is that right?
Probably, yeah.
Probably. Okay. Well, I'm good with probably. Hey, nice game, Layla. What's it like playing for Dad as a coach, by the way? Just curious.
It's good. He pushes me a lot.
What's the ride home like after a game?
It's much more enjoyable after a win.
It's much more enjoyable after a win. That sounds about right. Of course, Layla's dad is the athletic director at Wisconsin Lutheran, a good friend of ours, Michael Walls. You guys coming back? One more, 1:30. Ready to rock and roll? All right. We made it to get you some Jolly Good Soda, get you a little bit of sugar, a little energy going. What do you guys say? You down for that?
Yep.
All right. Hey, you've been watching the W7 Future Stars Showcase. Layla Walls, our Jolly Good Soda player of the game. Coming back. Championship game coming up next. You're watching W7 Live. We'll be right back.
W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls.